Good morning, dear students. For today, we have the activity for segundo bachillerato. Pay attention because I'm going to share how to develop the PDF guide activity proposed on your play, right? Don't forget that all the information is in your play, in addition the schedule and tutor information and so on. Well, for this week, we have a skill oral communication with a great topic, important people in our life. We are going to talk a little bit about this, and I suggest that you practice a lot from at home, right? We have a big question. Tenemos una pregunta principal. At this moment of your life, who is the most important person for you and why? Okay. At this moment of your life, who is the most superlativo, most important person for you and why? Okay. Yo escribí en este caso, okay, that's my answer. Okay, of course, in your view, you have your own answer, okay, your own answer. For me, in my view, or in my opinion, you can use both, okay? The most important person is my grandfather because he told me many good suggestions and advices when I was a teen, okay? Eh, yo recuerdo que mi abuelo, cuando me visitaba, siempre me daba consejos, siempre me preguntaba si estaba estudiando, me contaba anécdotas de su vida y al mismo tiempo me aconsejaba. Entonces, in my view, this is an example, esto es un ejemplo, an example. In my view, the most important person is my grandfather. Because, recuerda que tienes que escribir la razón. Why? Okay. No es lo mismo decir, sí, yes, it's my grandfather. Okay, tell me why. Dime el por qué. That's important. In that moment, you practice writing. Okay. And then we have are the important people in our life always the same during every part of life? Why and why not? Okay, in this case, yes, there are because in your case, your answer or reply is negative. No, there are not. Okay, because okay, give me your explanation. This is the activity for you. Well, then we have a listening. In this case, uh, teens talk about important people in their life and answer the questions below, ¿ok? Te dejo también el audio en la guía, escúchalo las veces que sea necesario. Recuerda, estamos en telestudios, tienes que practicarlo también desde casa. No esperes a que tener el encuentro virtual para tener la explicación o practicarlo. Eso lo puedes descargar, te dejo el audio para que lo descargues, para que lo copies en algún lado. Si tienes un dispositivo celular, MP3, MP4, puedes también descargarlo y lo puedes escuchar. Okay, that click on this and the following link, and then immediately you go to the link, and I will share the link. In this case, it's done. And listen, I have here, okay, and then we have some questions. Who do you think girl A refers to? Who do you think boy B refers to? Who do you think girl C refers to? And who do you think boy B refers to? Okay, in this case, you need to know which A and B listen very well, okay? So,
Page 9. She lives next door, and she's always been really important in my life. When we were little and my mom was working, she used to look after us. She'd tell us stories about her life. It was like listening to fairy tales. Life was so different when she was a child. In her kitchen, she used to keep special sweets for us, and she was always baking cakes and muffins. Now she doesn't bake so much. She's started eating more healthy, like salads and vegetables. It's funny how she's changed. She also goes to this special exercise class for old people. It's great.
He's 5 years older than me, and that seemed like a lot when we were children. We were at the same school and we never talked to each other during school hours. But now we're older and it's a lot better, although I always beat the little one, and that's annoying sometimes. He's taken me to concerts that I wouldn't have gone up to otherwise. And when he was at college, I went to stay with him sometimes. We go to soccer matches together because we both support our team.
I can remember all the details of when we met. I was wearing a red dress, and I just had my hair cut. I can even remember what music was playing the first time I saw him. I knew he was special from the beginning, and I was right. We've been together ever since. Well, it's only been 6 months, and some people say that isn't very long, but it seems like ages to me. We've got such similar personalities and so much in common, I'm sure we'll stay together forever.
His family moved in just a few houses down from us when I was about 7, and I still remember how excited I felt when I found out there was another boy on the street. I'd be the only boy, you see? The others were all girls. We were good friends from the beginning because we were into the same things, computers and soccer, mostly. We had quite a few of the same hobbies for a while. A year we took out fishing. We had all the equipment and everything. We spent ages down by the river. I never go fishing now. His family moved away a couple of years ago. We don't really have much contact.
All right, the listening is done. Well, in this case, I already took some notes, okay? And because you are going to listen again and write down some traits, okay? Or notes about each people they describe. For example, I wrote something that girl A lived next door. She looked after for us. My mom was working. She tell us a story like a fairy tales. Her kitchen. She baked a special cake and muffin. Now she does not bake so much. She also goes to special exercise for exercise class for all people, tell story about her life and so on. Okay, de esa manera tienes que ir avanzando. Boy B, where are the comments, they notes, make a trail about this. Okay, so don't forget that in this case, and you are going to practice about the listening and then try to talk with someone, in this case with your family or a classmate, okay, in order to share information and match the correct one, okay? So that's all for this week, okay? Next week we are going to continue start working on the modules. I'm going to explain about this the next week and see you soon. Practice, listen the audio as many times as you can. Thank you so much. That's all for today. See you next week. Bye bye.